Hi everyone, I'm Kristopher Phillips with Absolute Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. We are a local family-owned business right here in Ogden, and it's our privilege to serve our neighbors throughout Weber and Davis County. A lot of people ask us how their AC actually keeps them cool when those Utah summers get intense. It's not just blowing cold air, it's actually a pretty cool scientific process. Let's break down how it works. There are 8 main components working together to cool your home. Your thermostat, the condenser, the compressor, a fan, the metering device, the evaporator, the blower, and of course, your filter. It all starts when you set your thermostat to your desired temperature. That signal triggers the condenser fan and the compressor to kick on. The compressor then pumps a special fluid called refrigerant through the system. We use this because it has an incredibly low boiling point, allowing it to constantly change from a vapor to a liquid to move heat from inside your home to the outdoors. The refrigerant enters the compressor as a low temperature vapor. Once it's compressed, it leaves as a high temperature, high pressure vapor and travels through the condenser coil. This is where the vapor condenses into a liquid, and the heat it collected indoors is released outside with the help of the unit's fan. From there, the refrigerant flows to the metering device, in this case, a thermal expansion valve. A small pin inside the valve adjusts the flow based on the temperature at the evaporator end. As it passes through, the pressure drops significantly, turning it into a chilled liquid vapor mix. Next, that chilled refrigerant flows through the evaporator coil while the blower starts circulating air throughout your house. Room temperature air is pulled in through the return duct, passing through the filter to catch any dust or particulates. As that air passes over the cold evaporator coil, the heat is absorbed into the refrigerant, and beautifully chilled air is dispersed back through your supply ducts. During this process, moisture forms on the coil, just like a cold glass of water on a hot day, and exits safely through a condensate drain line. Finally, the refrigerant returns to the condenser to release that heat outside, and the cycle starts all over again. Your home cools down steadily until the thermostat senses you've reached the perfect temperature and shuts the equipment off. Understanding your system is the first step to keeping it running efficiently. If you ever need a hand keeping things cool, remember, absolute comfort, absolute care for your home's comfort.
Absolute comfort, absolute care for your home's comfort.